Canyon County Fair opens today, and for a lot of people, it is all about the rides, the food. I gotta love those sweet treats. But if you ask the families who have been coming here for generations, the fair is where they pass along a way of life. In today's Inside Ag, we looked at how one family's legacy is helping keep Canyon County's agricultural roots alive. Before the grandstands come alive, the Canyon County Fair starts here, inside the barns, with kids.
He wants milk.
And their animals.
Our bucket calf program started in 2024. It's not a new concept across the country, but it's newer to the fair. And we really wanted to bring something that provided this entry point for our younger kids who are eventually going to be entering the beef and the dairy show world.
That entry point?
You just walk them around, set them up and stuff.
Looks a lot like 7-year-old Grant Reynolds.
You try and halter brake them.
Trying to convince Steve that walking in a straight line is a pretty good idea.
He tries to get away and have fun in the ring.
Some days Steve behaves, other days he has other plans.
It's not really that hard at first, and then it sometimes can get a little rowdy around.
But Grant is learning something his sister Aurora already figured out.
The one thing that you really have to do is stay calm. If you're not calm, they're not calm and they freak out.
In her second year in the Caveman Critters 4-H Club, she's already earned top finishes showing her steer. And now she's helping show her little brother what patience looks like.
It's pretty hard because first when you get them, you have to earn their trust. And trust is a big thing because if you don't really have their trust and you're just walking them, you never know what's going to happen. So you need to know them. But this guy's pretty good, aren't you, Doc?
But long before Grant and Aurora,
it's great that kids know where their food comes from.
There was their grandpa Dave and his parents paving the path for all kids in Canyon County.
But Mom and Dad for the 4-H had taken over Caveman Critters in 1977. Those kids were their kids, and as they had successes, it's like they were swelled up with pride about Josh did this and Greg did this, and it was really animated.
They took over the Caveman Critters 4-H Club for several decades. When they stepped away, his brother and sister-in-law picked up the torch for another several decades. And his sister is now a beef leader with the club today. Now, their grandchildren are leading calves into the same fairgrounds, where the family has spent decades of investing in other kids.
My dad would be very proud to see a great-grandson showing, great-granddaughters showing. He would be involved, guiding, and he'd be very proud, very proud.
Organizers say agriculture has always been the heart of the fair, and the Reynolds family is part of preserving that tradition.
I feel like I'm pretty proud of it. It's more like a huge legacy than something that's just run through the family.
All right, these kids will be showing their animals tonight. You probably should hustle actually and get there right now because they're doing it right now. And the fair runs through July 26th in Caldwell with several events planned each day.